Konnichiwa, Privet, and welcome to Skulljack. On our left, we have Ashley, who is playing EHB and the fun. On our right, we have Mr. Stephen Horsley, who is on my left.
Hello.
And he is playing Wizard.
Yep.
The Wizard himself.
That feels.
So, what do you think about this matchup?
It is tough for Wizard. I mean, if you can get in, you can trash everything you need to with obviously res Vs, but the issue is getting in. He's got a lot of big ice that you can res really easily, and Turing, if you don't see a David early on, Turing is a real problem on the remote. Mm-hmm. Just generally, like Turing on a remote is a real problem for this deck. You basically have to
Turing on the remote is a problem for a lot of decks.
Well, this is true, yes, but yeah, you kind of need to see a Spooned and a David early to be able to properly deal with it.
Yeah, because you've got to kill it.
Ideally, you want to kill it. It's really not economical to keep running through. You've obviously only got 3 chances, but it depends what else you're seeing.
So, Data Sucker in hand, I see.
Yeah,
what else we got? A Batty, is it? Oh no, Jackson,
Hedge Fund, Batty.
And an Eve.
Yep. Not sure that ice is.
GLHF. Dun 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 dun.
I think so. Nice baby.
Now listen to those sweet tunes.
I'm going to excuse myself now. If I play terribly, I think this is the point of the day where I'm starting to feel shit and get a cold.
So Stephen's lagging a bit.
Yeah, a bit of a long day at that point.
You played this deck a lot though, so
True.
I imagine you're just playing it.
Yeah, I think I was just kind of on all.
Yeah, there we
at this
go.
point.
Take a quick gander on R&D. Apply that pressure early.
Oh no, I thought maybe
Viper is everywhere.
it really is. It's such a good card. It's come back as well.
You've seen it in Polana, HB.
Saying goodbye to that and when it rotates.
Oh, so sad. Stop making me sad.
Sorry.
I don't want rotation. I've memorised a lot of cards.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I know that rotation's probably good for the game, by the way, people. I'm just, if it were up to me, I'd drag everyone along. LLDS processor for life.
And that's me hitting an architect on turn 4.
Shit. So if he sees an agenda...
That ABT's probably getting scored, if I remember correctly.
You got to imagine it does. Running on turn 4, what are you thinking, boy? At least you get your data sucker counter.
Yeah, that's what I was trying for.
Make it in Poor as well. Oh, Poor. You're not going to keep HP Poor forever. So trying to decide if he wants to install that agenda, or if he wants to try and... Is it an agenda?
There is there's an ABT on top.
Yeah, I'm installing that. You got 3 credits. You should trigger it as well, Ashley. I'm going to will you to do it. Sending good vibes your way. So what's that? Was that a money card he installed?
I think it was the E that he installed.
Yeah, he said, nah, not the worst. That needs money. You need money to win. That's what I love about Wizard as well. Yeah, those little crappy runs into HQ that you hate doing as Shaper, could just pay off.
Yep. I think the better play instead of running click forward would have been to career fair out that daily cast that I've got in my hand.
Oh, 100% yes.
Yeah, I think I just wanted to just put some pressure on him.
No, I don't blame you. But it's always architect. It's always architect.
Surprised you didn't put that over R&D.
Correct.
Just put them the other way around.
Correct. End the run though. Nice.
That is true. Especially if you didn't have any agendas in hand.
And a Wizard can really... bye-bye data sucker.
See ya.
Yeah, Rotor. I wouldn't have expected that.
Yeah. Probably replaced with Cobra these days.
Correct. Cobra's a really good card.
It is.
And but the thing is, Rotor ended that run. Wizard credits weren't being able to be used.
True.
But still, Cobra probably does replace its spot. So seeing some more money. I think he's installed the Caprice. You got them Liberateds going.
Yeah. Well, if I hadn't drawn that, it would have been the daily casts.
Yeah. Was that pancakes? Oh no,
No,
another
there's
libs.
another one.
Never one of those scary biroids in the background on the picture trying to drown you.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, I assume it's a domestic sleeper.
Well,
I like to think headcanon.
headcanon. I always forget that just how good he is. It's just how long it goes on.
I'm about to say she lasts forever.
It lasts for so long.
They build them sturdy,
Well, yeah.
made to last. Just don't be worried that she might be conscious. A fully living conscious. Don't worry about the ethics, people. Don't worry about the ethics.
That's what they're voting for in India.
I thought that was clone stuff they're voting for.
Oh shit, you're alright.
What you also shouldn't worry about, people. As a Jinteki representative myself.
I suppose, yeah.
Parasite, bye-bye Rototurret. And bye-bye subsequent economy. But there's the press. Before you make the run. Otherwise you've not got the window to razor. I'm going to bid 2. Oh, damn it. Might as well try it. You going straight again? Might as well.
No, I'm probably going to bid 0 or 1 at this point.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, because at least there'll be an economic swing. Of some kind. 0 every time.
Probably would have been worth switching to 1 at the end there.
Yeah.
I think I was maybe overthinking it and maybe thought he was going to...
Right, yeah. It's easy to do that, though.
Yeah. Well, because you went 1-1 and then 1. So I figured he might have switched to 0 1.
Early side games like that can kind of give you a read on your opponent's side games.
True.
As I said, I play a lot of Jinteki, so I'm into the whole mental warfare side of Netrunner.
Yeah, you outshined the shit out of me the other day.
I really enjoy it.
Need to get better at side games, especially when we play Piranha.
Well, if you find you're bad at side games, make some kind of randomness generator. It's probably one of your better choices. Or fake a randomness generator and then bid differently. That's taking it to the next level.
Not the whole folder, but if there are low value.
Like rolling a dice or something.
I was going to say roll a dice, but then only have... If you roll a 1, you bid 0. If you roll a 6, you spend 2. Anything else, you spend 1.
No, you want to let them figure out your pattern.
And then change it.
And then change it, yeah. That's the thing. You want to lay the runner into traps, patterns. Demumans love patterns. So I presume you've not seen old Fausti yet? Or if you are, you were waiting for Wild Cakes to appear.
I believe so, yeah. Oh, I think I won the side game this time.
Nice. And money up and pass the turn. There's the Turing. Yeah, Itchy on a remote like that, I hate it. Itchy has any open on any open server, like at the start of the game, I just don't like it. You just want to play it in front of something.
Yeah, that's the annoying thing about Ichi is that it's the kind of thing you want 2 of in your deck, but you don't want to see it early.
Inazuma suffers from the same thing, but obviously Ichi to a less degree because you can still just play it if you've got no other
still
option.
taxing at the end of the day.
Yeah, because I've been playing Next and seeing Ichi as your first, like when you mulligan into it or where it's like, I don't want to install this.
I don't know. As long as it's in front of an ETR piece of ice, it's doing its job.
Yeah, but you can only do 1 per server on Next, can't you?
True. Yeah. Oh,
The
you mean your opening hand?
Oh, opening next hand.
Yes,
Yeah.
right.
No, your pre-opening hand. No one plays Next. You shouldn't play Next. Next is bad. It actually is bad as well. I don't
It is
like
actually bad.
It's fun. I like it. the consistency's not there for top level play in any degree though.
Right.
And you forget it's nerfed on its influence. It's got 12 influence. And your ability might not even fire.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
got less influence and your ability might not even work.
I don't know why I think they must have just been afraid with some of those HB identities. They're just
Yeah.
so underwhelming. Well, CI, I suppose, is coming back a little bit, but
Yeah, CI was always the oddball though, wasn't it, out of all the creation and control agendas. Agendas, IDs.
Yeah. So Ashley's got. I think he put the Turing down. Didn't see what the other piece of ice was on that server, but
No, I missed it, but Turin's probably enough for now.
yeah, at that point, yeah. No, he's got
I mean,
Turing
I'd
down.
at least go. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I'd at least go for a scar, just to see if they've got an answer for Turing. It's just one of those pieces of ice.
Yeah, I mean, I've got Wildside down now, so at least I've got the draw.
And actually, thinking about it, the Turing in front of the each is quite nice because if they spend all the clicks on just going through the Turing, each is there.
Oh, right. Oh,
So you best not have any programs down.
yeah. Swapping out shitty data, swapping for pretty data.
And there's Pancake Pie.
Yeah, get that going. A little late, but whatevs. Got a forked in hand though, so
Yeah, well, we're still transitioning to mid game
Yeah,
here, so
yeah.
we've still got trigger.
Yeah,
Good man,
good man.
Ashley, you are a legend.
Was that rainbow? was
Yes,
a
it
rainbow.
is. Rainbow's a great piece of ice, mate. It's perfectly costed.
Oh yeah, it's great. I was just surprised. I just didn't think people played rainbow. That was an ABT going in the bin though.
I had a reason to play Rainbow the other day. I can't rightly remember now though, but it is a fantastic early game piece of ice. And then at the end of the day, it's still like 2 credits for Corroda or whatever, so it's better than Wall. It's like same as Wall
3
Static.
credits for Corroda.
3. There you go.
It's 3 for 4.
Yeah, there you go. It's better than a Wall Static in the Corroda spot. I mean the Wall. Yeah, I'm just talking. Yeah,
We know what
can't
you
talk.
mean. We know what you mean.
Thank you. Hopefully,
Well, I know what
listening.
you mean.
Yeah, screw the rest of them.
Screw the people that have tuned in to watch this video. Why have I
You've
not?
said that, not me.
Why have I not run archives at this point? Or do I just think that's a Jackson?
Maybe you just don't care.
Oh, there you go. Click on archives. I think I was just considering my turn at that point.
Yeah, I think it was only a team Oh no, there was an agenda.
There
wasn't
was. It was ABT. Yeah, ABT team sponsorship and Rainbow that came out. I think that's why he advanced the ABT as well, because he had the Jackson in hand.
I've done that before, and I've been sat looking at a Jackson, going, I don't think I should have this. Sorry, mate. I think I should go with this Jackson.
Or the opposite is worse, where you. I think one time I Jacksoned because I was specifically doing it to shuffle my deck.
Ah.
So I Jacksoned, and then just forgot to put cards back in. For some reason we shuffled the deck anyway.
Great work.
Yeah, and then I had all these, and then I think he ran archives, and I was like, wait, why is there a bunch of beginners? And I was like, oh, I was meant to get rid of those earlier. Yeah,
You're just
that was a while ago though.
That's fair. I know when you've been playing Netrunner as long as we have, you do stupid stuff.
Bound to be at some point you'll do something dumb like shuffle your
This game for just
shuffle your archives into your stack back or into your shuffle your. I can't talk.
I think we're both not doing well.
Yeah.
At talking. Sorry, listener. I'm sorry, listener. You're having to listen to us chat crap. Let's do some more play-by-play. Liberated accounts is installed. Steven's taken money from it. Adonis has 3 counters left. So a couple of agendas in hand. Did we catch what they were?
He's definitely got a GFI I saw earlier.
Yeah.
2 GFIs.
Come on. We're not allowed to call Bob Slack.
Kind of just want to score one more 3-2, don't you, before the GFI?
Yeah.
What do you do if you want to think that Bob is no
Yeah. Scoring a GFI as your second agenda is like you want your second agenda to kind of help the score of the third one sometimes.
I mean, I don't know. Like in Polana, my preferred agenda path would be Nisei into Future Perfect into Nisei.
What? Why?
Because
Why wouldn't it be Nisei Future Perfect? Because then you have a chance to use that Nisei counter.
there's only 5 threes in that deck. Maybe 4 or 5 actually. I think it's more just that if I score the second Nisei, it means my options are reduced for which agendas I need to score to win. Because you then have to find a 5-3 to win.
You should find it though.
You should, true, but there have been times when I've considered, right, am I actually going to score 8 points of agendas?
You were in like 3 future perfect, 1 global food. Like that should be enough to be able to close out the game with.
True. I think maybe they'd stolen one at one point and I just couldn't find the others.
David in hand.
Yep.
And a medium. And some kind of cutlery.
I think I've at least got...
Rainbow, very nice protection for Viper. If you play a spoon.
Yes. Oh, that's actually not a bad shout at the moment, yeah.
Very nice protection for anything you can stick it at the top against the cutlery.
Well, the amount of anarchs that are about, apparently, I think Rainbow's not a bad shout. Even
Yeah, put it in front of your Turing.
Yeah. I mean, Architect is great for that as well.
Yes.
Soaks up those cutlery. Although I suppose if there's a limited amount in archives or HQ, you can let that one fire maybe.
So you slapped down that Faust.
I think I've just been dinged with that at this point. That is a downside of the Anarch deck of having 2 Fausts, is that sometimes you can reduce it really late.
So killing the Rainbow. This is the Dumbo Fox variety of wizard you're running, isn't it?
Yeah. I've got 2 David apparently.
This is where a lot of the major skill, I think, in piloting a Faust deck comes in, is deciding which cards to trash and when, and knowing what you can get back and whatnot. I'm not a huge fan of myself because I don't like a fan of Faust myself because I'm often like, I like all my cards.
Watching back, I'm not sure why on earth I didn't just jack out.
Why? What did you just break then?
It's just I spent 6 cards to see 1 card at that point.
Yeah, that's a real bad return on investment.
Yeah, I'm not sure
it?
why. I'm not sure why I bothered breaking that Viper at that point. I thought initially I was going to do my trick of pulling out a medium that I'd already trashed.
Right. Yes.
But I haven't got a clone chip anymore. So
Oh yeah, of course.
Maybe it's just for the dates. I'm tired and sick at this point, people.
You heard it here first. Is tired and sick young boy. Yeah, trading 6 cards to see a 1's not. I mean admittedly, you destroyed a piece of art.
2 for the thing. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like 2 for. 2
Yeah,
for the.
if it was to get a medium rolling, I could understand at least a little bit more. But there we go. We're getting it going. Get this medium runs cheaper now. Yeah, maybe you should have jacked out. Yeah, you're right. But there's the agenda. Lovely. So there's the GFI. You got to assume 4 stacked server. Data fort. There's the clone chip. So Parasite is back, especially with those data sub counters.
Yep.
And Archives is open to mine for some counters.
Oh, nope, just gonna spoon it.
Yeah. So you're just gonna bust what R&D wide open here. It's a really good move to do while the corp's going to scar if you're not going to challenge the remote, is to just absolutely hammer somewhere else. Because then even if they go for another scar out straight away to try and close the game, you've built up a big medium and it's looking dangerous.
Getting the purge. So annoying on those times when you've just opened up wide open.
Yeah.
And then you just get set back to 0 again.
That really hurts.
Yeah. All that work for nothing.
Yup. And he's got the ice to res whatever that ice is. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. I think that's kind of what sent me downhill at this point. Because he's on 2 points. He's going to score that GFI, and then there's no reason he can't score the next GFI because I don't think. Just the state I've got at the moment. I mean, I've got that.
I mean,
Which I
you
just
can get
went to
past the
this one, I
two innermost pieces of ice, but we don't know what the two outermost are.
Yeah, but even then, I suppose he's literally not threatening it with any upgrades. Or he's not defending it with any upgrades.
Yeah, if there were an ash, you wouldn't be able to get past the Turin, obviously.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, do you still have the second David? Oh no, you've got you've installed clone chips, so you got David in the bin anyway.
I think I got rid of both my Davids. I think it's because you've got both my clone chips in hand as well. I was drawing a lot at this game.
Yeah.
Remember, yeah. I do remember this game, yeah. It's because I think Faust was like in the last sort of fifth of my deck or something like that.
You say you run two, don't you?
Yeah, it's just for deck slots. It's tricky. Like I really want to. So many times I want to include the third one, but it's just a lot of the time I can survive without it. But
Get rid of a single pancakes.
I don't know. I've only got
I'm just
two,
trying to
though.
be controversial. Yeah.
No, it's fair. It's fair. I mean, I've only got two though.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
No, I don't think I could. It's not. Opening hand necessary, but I do need it. If the game's going to go long. If you was to cut anything, it would be that one Wanton I've got.
Don't, you can't cut the Wanton.
I know, but that's the flex slot.
Yeah, fair. Team sponsorship. Yeah.
Which is a weird include in an ETF deck.
It's never going to be dead though, and you're getting a credit for it.
True,
No, potentially.
But it's just because you're probably including two in this kind of deck. Like those two card slots. You're probably only going to trigger it once or twice.
Yeah.
But
No, true.
Is it
but
worth it for that slot?
If the card it's returning is a caprice,
Well, true, yes.
Or
It
an
depends on the value you can get out of that reinstall.
and especially if they go in, they manage to trash the ash but not the agenda, not steal the agenda, and then you score the agenda and reinstall the ash. That's huge.
Yeah.
It's never gonna. I don't think it's gonna be. It might not be the best card to include, but it's certainly not the worst. It's a solid include, I think.
Oh, jeez.
And especially to get your asset count higher a little bit, if you want Architect for the winner, it's Architect's Fires.
That's true.
Big Heimdall 2.0.
Mm-hmm. I think just David through that.
Yeah. But what are you going to do about the Turin, which you know is down there?
I think I had really no other option to break that Heimdall at that point.
Take a brain.
True.
Ooh. Yep. Actually sealed it up in the last few turns there. 2 GFIs to finish it off. Nice,
Yeah.
well played. Steve, look at these excuses flying about everywhere.
I think I've turned into Gary.
You have turned into Gary.
Oh, well, I just saw the wrong thing. If I hadn't lost, I would have won. Which is generally what it comes down to with him.
Sweet. So, is that you out?
That is me out. Yeah, I got battered by I think Gary in the. Oh no, I got battered by Timo in the Top Cup.
Okay.
My first game.
Yeah.
He clotted out my NEH.
And then Ashley kicked you in the face.
Yeah, and then Ashley kicked my. He snapped my deck, so he put Faust to the bottom. You just register what I just said.
Yes. Say bye, Steve.
Bye, Steve.
Bye, Steve.